Hello guests, it's the host and welcome to the Silent Lounge. I watched the PAX East Killing Floor 3 stream posted on the Tripwire Interactive YouTube channel, and I have a lot to say. Initially, this video was going to break down all the newest updates and features added to Killing Floor 3, but then I decided to make a video talking about my overall feelings towards Killing Floor 3 up to this point. You probably already know where I'm going with this by the title of this video, and I would like for you to hear me out and watch the video all the way through. I watched the stream multiple times, and I even looked at previous gameplay footage, and I still feel the same way I felt when I played the first beta. I am still not going to pre-order Killing Floor 3. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and subscribe if you enjoyed your stay at the Silent Lounge. I want to start off with the things that I liked about the stream, and there are plenty of things to discuss. For starters, I loved that the team took accountability for the state of the beta. They changed Z time, the enemy animations, the performance, the gun animations, and the UI. The game looks much better than the beta, and I want to commend the community manager and the design team responsible for making these changes. It's rare to see devs acknowledge their mistakes and listen to the feedback, and when they do, you can tell that it's coming from a place of passion. What I mean by this is that it's not like their bosses are putting a gun to their head and telling them to fix the mistakes they made. They are not reading from a script that PR wrote for them to read at this event. It seems genuine and I appreciate it.
How have you guys addressed game optimization since the beta, and what can we expect out of optimization at launch?
Yeah, for sure. So performance was one of the larger bits of feedback. Aaron Molina, our technical director, and in all honesty, every developer, because performance is a little bit of everyone's job, we've been really focused on it. And in fact, that is basically our primary focus right now is like balance, bug fixing, and performance. And I mean, like, we literally sent Jared with a build Thursday at the booth?
Wednesday, but yeah, starting Thursday.
We had an updated build for him yesterday. So if you came by the booth Thursday and you played it, go back to the booth today. There was already a new build with better performance, more updates, more balance in there. So basically, every day we're just continuing to look at any element that we can improve performance to make the game enjoyable for everyone.
Are characters going to be into perks, like how like it's okay. Like, I'm so excited for this new game. I really am. I really appreciate it. I cannot wait to play and everything. But is that like something that could continue? Because I'm okay with it. But that's just a quick question.
I appreciate it. I will address, obviously, one of the elephants in the room. Another big bit of feedback was basically specialists, right? Let's talk about what specialists mean, right? So originally, the idea was to essentially role play as one of these badass individuals on the team. Learn a little bit more about their story, how they joined Nightfall, what makes them unique. How do you coordinate as a team to fight alongside each other? We missed the mark with that, right? You guys want that freedom and player choice to be any one of these characters that you enjoy and to do any perk. So outside of working on performance, there's also a group of artists, designers, and developers working on what does it look like for any specialist to be any perk. And we kind of attacked that from even a creative standpoint. So Cordelia Claimley, who's the leader of Nightfall, how would she come to the team and be like, I need all of you guys to use all of each other's equipments. I need you to not only be an awesome commando, but I need you to be an awesome sharpshooter as well. I need you also to be an awesome firebug, right? So that is something that the team is working on, that you will have that option post-launch. It is one of our highest priorities to address that bit of feedback now.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, thank you. As far as feedback goes, for me, one of the biggest things was gunplay, right? Obviously, performance was a big thing, but for me, like, we talk about Killing Floors, you and your friends back-to-back fighting Zeds, and getting that feedback on gunplay and what are the things that you guys want to see and where we can push ourselves. Our team really took that to heart and really pushed themselves, and they've made some really significant things. I think there's a few of you guys out there that actually got to play yesterday, and like seeing you guys use the Bone Breaker shotgun and get this like little grin on your face when shooting a Zed's head off, felt good. If you didn't get a chance, though, please stop by the booth and play with Jared today.
Thank you. Looking forward to the game.
Thank you.
And I will say, like, from a community manager perspective, all the feedback was the best feedback, especially when you told me why. Hey, I don't like this. Neat. Why?
Yeah.
Give me some details.
Like I said earlier, it's nice that the devs are acknowledging the criticism and the feedback. Although they didn't listen when we first stated that we didn't want characters to be locked with perks, it's nice that they are open to feedback and that they are willing to listen now. I always appreciate when devs do this, even though it's sad that we had to get to this point for them to listen, but it's still good nonetheless. In this stream, they talk about the lore of Killing Floor 3 and more of the things that they want to bring to Killing Floor 3 in the near future. If you guys want to watch the stream, I'm going to leave a link down in the description below so you can check it out. It's a really cool stream. I highly recommend you guys watch it in order to get more insight to the changes that they made to Killing Floor 3 and why they did the things that they've done to Killing Floor 3. It's an overall good watch. I really like the sewer map. This is what I want from a Killing Floor game. It seems like the design team has done their homework. This isn't a clean map with no character. This is a map that oozes charisma and environmental storytelling, which is one of the best parts of Killing Floor 1. Seeing the new UI in action looks good. It's not the best UI, but it's miles better than the old UI from the beta. Z time is back. It's not the VHS style grain filter with red highlights of the enemies we have seen in the beta. It is the classic slow-mo carnage I loved in the previous games. The enemy behavior is improved. They are constantly lunging at you and attack animations look more fluid than the beta version, so far Killing Floor 3 is on the right path. This wasn't in the script of this video, I just saw it and I knew I had to talk about it. It's the new post-launch weapons. I really do like the new look of the post-launch weapons, especially the double barrel shotgun, or it kind of looks like an Olympia, which has like 2 barrels. I don't know if anyone has played Black Ops 1 Zombies, but there's this shotgun on the wall that you can buy. It's called the Olympia. It's like a double barrel shotgun, but it's not like a double barrel shotgun. It's like the barrel is sideways. I don't know how to really explain it, but it's a really cool shotgun, and I really do like the post-launch weapons look way more realistic than the guns that we've got in the beta. This is way more grounded than we've seen in the beta, because the guns in the beta, they look like Nerf blasters. These actually look like guns, like futuristic, gritty guns, and I like the direction they're going with. Also, DJ Scully is back. That's also a nice addition to the cast and characters of Killing Floor 3. I like that DJ Scully doesn't look like he came out of a gumball machine. He looks like a hardened soldier. He looks like his classic Killing Floor 2 counterpart, or at least from how I remembered him from Killing Floor 2. But DJ Scully looks really good. This is like the kind of character designs that we want. We want character designs that don't look goofy, that looks badass, and DJ Scully looks badass. What didn't I like about the stream? I still don't like that the perks are locked to specialists. I know they said that they will fix that post-launch, but we still don't know when they will fix it. It can be a month, 6 months, or even a year. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad they prioritize the stability and performance of the game, but I don't like the carrot on the stick strategy of promising things that the players wanted without seeing dates or anything. All we have is their word that they will fix that, and that's not good enough for me. They also seem to have doubled down on the gunplay with upgrades. From the gameplay shown at the streaming event, the weapons acted and sounded the same as it did in the beta, and honestly that disappoints me. Gunplay is a huge part of Killing Floor, and they even acknowledged that in the event. Yet they are sticking to the grind formula of getting parts to upgrade your guns, and who knows if they will monetize the upgrading system, which will be even worse considering that you would have to pay more money to get the desired experience. Hopefully they don't do that, because if they do, that's a pretty scummy way to ruin the trust of the fan base. I also don't like the trader UI. There's too much open space within the trader menu that looks weird, as if it was supposed to have more guns, but they're saving it for a seasonal update or something like that. They may change that in the future with seasonal updates, but I have a feeling they're going to keep it that way. It's been roughly 2 months since the game was delayed from its initial release date, and I will say that they have made massive improvements to the experience. Are these changes enough for me to pre-order this game or buy it day one? No, the changes made are insufficient to convince me to purchase Killing Floor 3 for $40. Saying that you will make changes that the fans have wanted isn't good enough for me. I need to see these changes, and I need to see some type of roadmap that gives me a guarantee that these changes are going to happen. Maybe they'll do that in the future, maybe I have to be more patient, but as of right now, I'm just going to hold off on pre-ordering or purchasing Killing Floor 3 until I see more concrete information by Tripwire themselves stating that this is what's going to happen and this is when it's going to happen. I've been burned so many times with games in the past where they said they're going to update things and they don't update things. It takes too long for them to update things, and by the time they update it, I'm probably going to lose interest, and I don't want that. I want Killing Floor 3 to prove me wrong. I want them to come out with a bang and pretty much just deliver a high-octane experience that I've been expecting since I saw the very first teaser trailer. And from the looks of it, the team seems very passionate. They seem to know their lore. They seem to have a vision for Killing Floor 3. But with all these promises that they keep making to the community, it's just not good enough for me as it is right now. I need to see these changes. I need to experience it with another beta. When they come out with another beta, you can bet your ass that I'm going to be right there, day one, playing the beta, and then giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on it. We need another beta to showcase the changes Tripwire has made to win the fans' trust back. If Tripwire is confident in the changes they made, they should release another beta so people can share more feedback with the game designers. We still have over 2 months before the game releases, so who knows? They may change a lot of the issues I had with the new gameplay that is shown. I'm not going to rule anything out. They at least listen to the fans, and that's a good start. I would say the stream event showcased the potential of Killing Floor 3, and it looks very promising. Those are my quick thoughts on the stream event. I'm cautiously optimistic for Killing Floor 3. I've been rooting for the devs and game designers to do right by the fans of Killing Floor and make a great game. I never wanted a game to fail. I always wanted the best outcome for any game because lately, all I've heard from the gaming industry is bad news. The Nintendo Switch is increasing in price, Xbox is now increasing the price of their new games to $80, and Sony is next in line to do that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe if you enjoyed your stay at the Silent Lounge.